after Indonesia said crude palm oil was not part of its export ban, Wednesday night saw a policy flip-flop, with the ban being widened to crude palm oil and refined palm oil as well. Now, this announcement is still significant for India amidst rising food inflation, also taking into account policy uncertainty. And let's take a look at the numbers to tell us why. We all know that India imports over 60% of its edible oil requirements, a total of 13 million tons in 2020-2021, and of this 8.18 million tons was palm oil, a majority of that being crude palm oil. India's import bill is also quite significant. 1.17 lakh crore is spent on importing edible oil, and again, palm oil accounts for a majority of this. Now, of this, 50% comes from Indonesia alone, where India is the largest buyer, and most of the remaining requirement comes from Malaysia and then Thailand. Now, industry sources say that given that Indonesia supplies 60% of the world's edible oil as well, palm oil from Indonesia cannot be replaced. Neither can the quantity that we get from Malaysia be increased overnight. And remember, the import ban also comes at a time when nearly 3 million tons of sunflower oil has gone out of the picture due to geopolitical tensions and policy restrictions across the globe. So, amidst this uncertainty, what substitutes do we have really, especially at a consumer level? Now, sunflower oil supply is uncertain, and we're left with alternatives like soybean, mustard and groundnut oil, which prices here tell you are getting more expensive and could mean shelling out more. And this at a time where prices of all edible oils at a consumer level have surged to anywhere between 4 to 29%. Now, experts say that the only alternative then is for India to accelerate its efforts of local cultivation, something the government has begun its efforts towards. In August 2021, the government earmarked over 11,000 crore rupees to boost palm oil cultivation, raise domestic production and therefore reduce import dependence. But again, one crop cultivation cycle takes 5 years, so we're still years away from being able to reduce import dependence. But the silver lining here is that exports were allowed for custom clearance done till the 27th of April, and more importantly, the ban in Indonesia is expected to be short-lived given the country's limited infrastructure to store the surplus, and they will be mounting pressure from buyers to resume shipments. The Indonesian government too has said that it will lift the export ban once domestic needs are met, until prices drop to about 14,000 rupiah per litre from the current level of 20,000 a litre.